Hey guys, Etches here from GolfBox, and we're about to get hot metaled. This thing is all about ball speed. It is. However, I made a colossal mistake with the JPX900 hot metal review by saying it was forged. But this is actually forged. It's very soft. Oh, you had one job, Al. What an idiot. It isn't forged, guys. It is not forged. It is a huge compliment to Mizuno engineering at the end of the day. An iron that feels forged that isn't forged, it is not forged. It is no secret. We love distance irons on this channel. We love distance. Hashtag distance. We love it. So the hot metal is always welcome, built for ball speed. The problem we usually see with distance irons is we've got the speed, but we haven't got the stopping power. Yeah, great. So we've built a 200-mile-an-hour bus, but there are no brakes, or you can't use the brakes. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Yeah, try saying that to Keanu Reeves. Poor bloke. The thing is, we want the ball to stop by the side of the pin, not smash through it. I didn't think we needed to put a video there, but this is GolfBox reviews. I think you get the idea. Bit of fun. So, how have Mizuno battled this issue? We don't want to be snapping pins all the time. We can be really accurate, but we'd like a bit of stoppage. So, we get obsessed with backspin. As soon as I see a low backspin number in that corner, I contemplate, I need to go and run after it and stop it myself. That ain't stopping. But it's not all about backspin. If we can get the iron to launch higher, it's naturally going to come down steeper. More chance to stop. This is what we're working with. So the best way we can look at this is on the golf course, which we'll do at the end of the review. But I don't want to panic. If we see low backspin numbers, we get low backspin numbers at the end of the day. But we need to go to the course to see exactly how that reacts on the greens. So I've reviewed all three of these irons in the JPX919 range. We've got the forged, we've got the tour, and we've got the hot metal. All the links are below. Last year I did the 900 range in one video, but they appeal to different people, so why should you have to sit through the whole review? Plus it's more content, so if there's another review you want to see, the links are below. Right, let's give this a whirl. I'll talk more tech as we go along, but I'm really keen to see how this flies. Obviously we haven't got the exact specs of this because this review is really early, but degrees it's going to be strong. It's a distance iron at the end of the day, but let's give it a whack. Well, that felt great. Looks high. And it stopped. We're not going to judge it on here. So 6,500 backspin. Yeah, I didn't get the backspin numbers. Let's go again. Again, very similar line, and stops. Stops, 6,130 backspin. So distance-wise is great. We've got this multi-thickness face, which is contributing to the ball speed, but we've also got the stability frame, so that's obviously keeping the whole iron stable, whilst improving the launch. So Keanu Reeves, you can breathe. You can stop this, and we've got brakes. Woo! Oh, that was hit. That's in. Oh, if only we had no backspin. You can't win, can you? That was solid. So Mizuno have actually engineered inside this sound ribs, so they can almost decide what they want the iron to sound like. So if you wanted mashed potato, they could probably do it, but wouldn't advise it. I'm sick of hearing about it anyway. We don't need it in an iron. The thing is, they've basically found out what everyone likes to hear and designed this based on that. Pretty simple. Ooh. It's forgiving, but you can never stop shots like that. That was stinky. That was close to the thing that can't be named. Yeah, that nearly just happened on camera. But we'll keep it in. The whole idea of reviewing. I'm only human. Right, come on, better swing. Get in the hole. Shh. It stops. 6-2, backspin. This is what it's all about. It's a distance iron. We know we're going to get distance. We know that. The story about this is trying to get it to stop. It looks like that's happening, but there's only one way we can really check. So we're going to go to the course after we look at these results. So before we move to the grass courts, let's have a look at the results on the clay court. Whatever. So distance, 180, average 7 iron, pretty reasonable. The thing is, it's easy when you stand over the ball to see a distance iron. You've got more meat to naturally accelerate, but I purposely haven't. I've tried to keep the club head speed the same throughout the whole range so we can see exactly what's happening. But we want it to work for us. We shouldn't have to accelerate. The tech should help us there for improved ball speeds. That's the whole idea. The launch isn't that much different out of the whole range. Make sure you check these other reviews out. I've got Japanese footage mixed all over these reviews. It's been a lot of fun. Going back to this, launch is about the same, but the surprise to me was the backspin. We've actually got quite a lot of backspin for a distance iron, which I think is fantastic. Very impressive. So we need to see what happens out on the golf course. That's what's important. Will this stop like it's saying it's going to stop?
Like, yeah, I can walk to the green. It's 200 meters. It's 200 meters. I'm not 90.
So, as promised, we are here. We're at the first hole at the fantastic Joondalup Resort. Beautiful place. We're here with a hot metal to see how it's going to react into this green. We've got Paul. If you don't know who Paul is, I suggest you watch The Longest Driver, Part 1. He's the crazy guy that stands on the other end of the fairway whilst I'm hitting shots. But this time, he stood there with the GoPro catching shots when they hit the green. Good luck, Paul. So that was a bit heavy, so I reckon that's going to fall short. Yeah, short. Bad swing. That's the first one. You can let us off. That is all over it. Get in the hole. It looks like there's a big first bounce, which is always a good sign. I think that's landing soft. I think Paul's got that on the old GoPro. So that's actually cutting towards the pin. He got really close to that. That'll be interesting to see from that camera angle. Obviously at this point you guys have just seen that, I haven't. It looked pretty soft. Oh, that's left. Oh, that's horrible. I think it's left edge, but he's had to do some running to get some footage there. See if we can cut this, shall we? The answer is yes, and that's all over the pin. That is looking really good. It's right of the pin. Short. Yeah, the wind's completely changed. I'm ridiculously impressed. It looks like it's landing soft. It feels soft. It really does. Paul seems pretty chuffed. There you go. Hot metal. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching these reviews. As I've said, I've separated these reviews into separate reviews, so it's not just all one range in one video. So JPX919 Range, Truly amazing, really, really good, and I suggest you go and try them for yourselves. We've got different irons targeting different golfer requirements. I've managed to see these being produced in Japan to now reviewing them here. I've been every single step of the way with these, and we've connected a bit. We've got a bit of a bond, me and the old JPX919. But if you need any more help, give us a call on 1-800-652-211. Send us an email, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Always appreciated. And if you want to know when these are out on pre-order, make sure you register your interest. The links are below. Thank you very much.
Life, eh? Just throwing golf balls at
I mean, what's this going to be? This is probably going to be a second of a review.
Your hand was in it. Yeah. Your hand's in it.
Take this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you. I said this to you. Get angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. 2-1. 2-1. Damn it! Serve, yeah? Hey, boy. You can shut up. Only in Australia.
Still playing around with this thing at the front.
No, it's not short.
Such as here.
The cables get short, so we'll have to review like this. This is a great iron. Different reviews for the JPX919 range, instead of packing